The wonderful thing about these robotics programs and the people that are making them are that they do see a need to scaffold that. So there are robotics programs at every level from kindergarten up. VEX has several programs that help students develop a preliminary understanding of how computers think, how programming works, and how different pieces of the robot, the different subsystems work together. They call them VEX 1, 2, 3 and VEX Go. But there are other robotics programs as well that do similar things. So students at any age are able to get into these programs.
But I have seen with my own eyes how the kids have been able to have better study habits, learning habits, and most importantly, the will to achieve their goal of their work. The traditional way of doing things in the classroom with paper and pencil and doing the work on the computers, I feel sometimes the kids get a little frustrated or they get bored with that, or it's just always the same thing.
I really got into the swing of it really fast. What really intrigued me was learning how to use tools and such that I could learn how to do at home, but at least I learned it here where I could put that on a professional standpoint.
And the biggest reason why I enjoy doing it is because it's a situation for the students to get recognized in the workforce in an industrial area, and by doing that hopefully give them job positions when they get out of school. And a lot of the places do pay for their schooling as they continue to work for them.
I think the best thing about teaching kids in robotics or about robotics is just to help them see that systems thinking process, that they can focus on one particular task or a set of tasks.
They don't know the difference between a standard screwdriver and a Phillips head screwdriver, but they do know the safety of the tools, what the tools are used for, and how they're to be used.
All levels should have this program, I think, implemented in their schools. I went down to Indiana University last summer for a computer science weekly professional learning program, and right now the state of Indiana, I think, is the leading state with computer science programs in the United States, all across the country. So I think Fort Wayne Community Schools would be smart to keep on implementing these type of programs, these computer science programs, because just with the competitions that we've held here at Miami, we had schools coming all the way from South Bend, Huntington, all over Northeast Indiana, and they had some very talented robots, and I think they're adapting that as just a classroom curriculum as to where we just have it as an after-school program. I think if we can implement this as a classroom curriculum and bring it more into the schools, it's just going to be more helpful for all of our kids. You got people out there that are willing to help, mentor. It just takes a little time and effort, and it's really fun at the end of the day.
When we start wearing our uniforms around that we have coming from Steel Dynamics that they bought for us, I'm hoping people will ask more questions. I have had students asking me questions, and that they'll get interested, and I'd like to see this program become where we have at least 29 to 35 students involved in it.
It really is for everybody. Anybody can find something that they're passionate about or that they have a certain talent for. We have students that find out that they just are very adept builders. There's kids that really find their niche in coding. Boys and girls alike. Take the jump, get involved, and you're going to find friends, you're going to find a supportive environment, and you're going to find something about it that just gives you that feeling of success.